What's up, everybody? It's your man JFILT from howtomakeverysickbeats.com, and welcome to the second edition of Knxwledge Inspired beat making techniques. So let's get into it. Question of the day. In the comments below, write down what female R&B artists you could see Knxwledge doing a whole project with, like at least 10 tracks. I'm going to go ahead and say Erykah Badu. Why not? Let's throw it out there. Who do you say? Write it down. Okay, in this beat, I want y'all to pay attention to the rhythm. Everything that's going on in this beat I'm about to play by the homie Knxwledge. Check it out. Man, just that much right there. Crazy. But just in case you weren't paying attention, I want you to listen to really closely listen to everything that's going on. Everything. It's like a lot going on, right? But here's something that you may have or may not have noticed. There's no snare drum. See, it could add this. It could. Watch this. Yeah. See, it could have that, but honestly, it doesn't need it. I don't miss it. I honestly don't miss it. And this is the inspiration for today's video. What's going on? What's happening? Why don't I miss it? I'm about to tell you why you don't miss the snare. It's because you have so many other elements going on rhythmically that you don't miss it. Now, like I said in the last video, a lot of times the snare will happen on the 2 and the 4. The reason why we don't miss it is because we still hear something on the 2 and the 4. If you really pay attention, because you got a lot of hi-hats and percussions going on. And between those other sounds, they are hitting on the 2 and 4. You really don't think about it and you don't miss that snare. Does that make sense? This might be getting a little deep for you guys, but I don't know. When I listened to this, I was like, why is this beat so crazy to me? The snare's not there and I still love it. Now, there's tons of other beats that don't have snares and it still works. This really captured my attention, man. And so I'm working on a beat and I'm going to show you how this beat that I'm about to do, I'm not going to use a snare, but we're going to use other elements such as different hi-hats and maybe percussion. So let me first let you hear what I have so far. I got like this kick going on and then have like this little synth arp. You know what I'm saying? Right, and then a little melody. Now all the sounds, I know people going to ask me, these sounds are taken from FILT Loops 2 and also Verysickbass. And you can check those out in the links below. Sale going on and everything. Shameless plug. There's one other thing that I forgot to mention. In the Knxwledge joint, did you hear those strings? They are played in a rhythmic fashion. You know, the sample, the strings. Listen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a constant thing going on. I'm back at my beat and then I'm gonna come back to that. The rhythm, listen, I added this Wurlitzer on here and it's played in a rhythm. Dot, 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 dot. Right? So that's going on. Dot, 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 dot. Kind of like a constant thing going on. So because I have that as well, this is the reason why it's not all that necessary to always have a snare, because I have rhythms going on. It doesn't have to be drums. It could be different instruments, melodic instruments, chords played rhythmically. And so what I'm going to do is start out with like a hi-hat. And again, as long as I have something hidden on the 2 and the 4, that means 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as I have something hidden on that, then I'm good. So I'm going to start with the hi-hat, right? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See what I'm saying? But I could add some other hits. 2. See, I'm doing like other hits in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and record that as long as I have the 2 and 4, and I'm gonna count along with it. 2, ready, check it out. 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. So I have those hits going on every 2 and every 4. Okay, so on top of that, let's go ahead and add like some more percussion. And I'm gonna just randomly play something, just a random pattern. It don't even have to be perfect, just random, right? Just come up with some type of pattern. See how random and off that is? I don't care though. And now I'm gonna add one final thing, because I noticed there was a lot of fast hi-hats in the knowledge joint. It might have been like 16th notes going on. So I'm gonna try that in this beat and just randomly on and off. You trappers know all about this. All right, so here we go. This is random places. See that? Now, because there's a lot going on, I have hits going on a 2 and a 4. So I really don't even have to have a snare. But if you really want to feel comfortable, you can use another sound, such as maybe a block, even a block or a snap, to kind of layer with some hi-hat. So let's add one more perk sound, right? Perk. Notice I didn't just play on a 2 and 4. I was hitting other placements. I was using that perk sound in other placements. Check out the bottom of the screen. See, this is a 2, 2, 4. This is 2 and this is 4. But then I have other placements. See that? That last one, I ain't really care for that. So I can get that out. Now I have hi-hats going, a bongo, a 16th note hi-hat, you know, just using note repeat. You can use note repeat. And then, you know, boom, there you have it. It's like what's going on is weird, but I don't really miss a snare. Then add a bass line, kind of, you know, mix it to your liking. And then do what you do. Have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? So again, you know, this is just a way to think outside the box. You don't have to always have your snare on all your beats. And of course, you could always replace the snare with claps or snaps or what have you. But this is just, you know, you try this technique and see what you come up with using like several different hi-hats and different perks, and make sure one of those sounds are hidden on the 2 and 4, and then you really won't miss the snare. Does that make sense? I hope this was helpful to at least 3 people. So if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. More videos on the way. Be sure to check out all the links down below this video. I will see you guys on the next one. I'm sending peace and positive energy.